Yesterday, two of our members met with the provost of USF, University of Florida, with the provost and the vice provost, in order to talk about our campaign, our current campaign, which is cut the contracts. But the main thing we're pushing right now, like in terms of demands, was changing the name of the CW Bill Young building. When the members went into the meeting, they went in and talked to the provost, and the response we had gotten wasn't what we expected. After talking to the provost and the vice provost, they had told us that they would not change the name and they would not cut the contracts with the U.S. military, specifically U.S. Southcom and CENTCOM.
Why did they say that? Like, what were their reasons, and how do you feel about it?
The excuses they gave us specifically were that they wanted, they didn't think that it was a significant part, and that important in terms of like who Bill Young was. But we think differently. Specifically because it's just like understanding like Bill Young was highly connected not only to the Johns Committee, he was very supportive of it, and like has said multiple things against like LGBTQI members, and was very supportive, like very involved with the U.S. military, which is something we're trying to also not necessarily, we're trying to get rid of the contracts that USF has with the U.S. Southcom and CENTCOM.
And going back to the Bill Young issue, this will be my final question, I think, is that they said that he didn't have a very big role on the Johns Committee, and that the rest of his work made it worth leaving the name on the building.
Yes, sir. That was their thing. They said what they told us was basically he has a very long legacy, and they think that the Johns Committee was not a big part of it, despite like him being very supportive of of the Johns Committee and their persecution and harassment of LGBTI community members, staff members and faculty and students at Florida universities. He played a very large role and was supportive even throughout it, and has on multiple occasions spoken out against the LGBT members.